Welcome back to the channel. We are continuing on with Flesh and Blood. This is set number 5. And finally, at this point in time, these boxes are cheap enough. This is a first edition box. So our last box was fantastic. If you haven't seen that video, go and watch our last video. It was our very first box of Monarch, and we pulled a card that pays for 2 boxes of Monarch. So definitely go watch that video if you have not seen it. But now for this video, this is Tales of Aria, first edition. All of the packs are kind of stuck together. Okay. Not sure if that's even. I don't think it is, so we'll put that pack there. So, this is the very first box of first edition Flesh and Blood I'll be opening that I have opened in the past. This is my very first edition box. So, we're trying to get a cold foil. Getting cold foils, there's typically, well, I mean, average is 1 cold foil per box. You can get anywhere from 0 to 2. It's very unfortunate to not get a cold foil in a box. We've got 4, 5, so 5 commons, and then a rare. We've got Weave Earth, and then a mythic already starting off, or not a mystic, a mythic, a majestic even. So keep forgetting. You know, I open all the card games, and so switching between Magic the Gathering and Flesh and Blood, I forget that these are called Majestics. But there's a Majestic, hello, camera? Sting of Sorcery. Okay, I don't know why my camera's doing weird things. We'll continue on, though. So there we go, a Blizzard Bolt, common. Why are you being like that, camera? You good? Okay. Oh, I don't know why it's doing that. So these should all just be commons now. So we had a rare, and then a majestic, and then a foil. They keep changing the order of the cards in all of these sets. That was not a cold foil. All right, next pack. So knowing me, not being observant at all, I'll probably accidentally skip right over our cold foil. I don't know which slot the cold foil is supposed to be in. So there's our 5 commons and then our rare. So we've got a rare and then a rare or better Frostfang. And then our foil, that's a foil common for this pack, Rejuvenate. And then I think this might be the slot where our cold foil would be. So these are just commons. All right. And then what is that? A token. Double-sided token. All right, next pack. So 2 packs in, we've got a majestic already. That's the token, so spin it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 commons off the top. We've got Weave Ice, rare. And Rites of Lightning, rare. And a foil common, Heaven's Claw. That is cool. Look how shiny that card is. Very cool. And then more commons. All right, next pack. Flip it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 commons off the top. And we've got a rare Weave Lightning. And a rare Biting Gale. And then our foil rare, there we go, Weave Ice. Weave Ice foil, very cool. And then just some commons. Next pack. All right. First rare. We've got Weave Earth. These are all Weave something or other. It's kind of strange, explosive growth. That's cool. And then our foil common, Singeing Steel Blade. Apparently it's hot to the touch. All right. Then our common. So this is my first box ever, first edition. First edition box of anything. Actually, now that I think about it, not even just Flesh and Blood. I think this is my first edition box of anything. The only other game that has first edition is Yu-Gi-Oh! At the moment, I think. Oh no, that's not true. There's another game that just came out fairly recently. What is that one? MetaZoo. MetaZoo has first edition boxes. Ooh, here's a Majestic Seek and Destroy. Majestic, second Majestic of the box. Very cool. And a foil Majestic, a double hit pack. Look at that. Blink. Foil Majestic. All right. Very nice. That goes up there. Can you imagine if we had the cold foil in the same pack? It would have just been a common, but if we had a triple hit pack, that is possible. You could get a mythic, a foil mythic, and a cold foil all in the same pack, I think. That would be crazy. Getting a triple hit pack. So we've got Turn Timber for our rare, Icequake, second rare, and our foil Entwine Ice, common foil. All right. And then that is not a cold foil. All right, getting pretty good chunk into this box now. I'm hoping our cold foil is something better than just a common. I think cold foil prices are kind of not doing so well. At least with Everfest. Everfest is the most recent set. It came out fairly recently, and cold foils have not been doing well in price, so I don't know why that is. I mean, basically everything first edition's not doing so hot these days, but for some reason, even the cold foils in Everfest are not oh, there we go. Oh, that's our cold foil, and it's a Majestic. Pulse of Isenloft. Whoa, okay. This is my very first cold foil ever. And it's a Majestic, cold foil Majestic. There we go. All right, that is getting sleeved up. You bet your sweet... Well, actually, this game is 16 plus, so I guess I can say bet your sweet ass that this is going into a sleeve. Look at that. Cold foil Majestic. Fantastic. All right. Pulse of Isenloft. I'll have to look up that specific card after the video. But I mean, I'm just excited to have a cold foil Majestic out of our first edition box ever. That's fantastic. Pulse of Isenloft. Very cool. Cold foil Majestic. Fantastic. So last box and this box have both been great. I mean, a cold foil Majestic. That's great. Bolton Shot for our first rare. And Exposed to the Elements Majestic. All right. We're up to 5 Majestics. We're in the first half of the box still. Here's our foil for the pack. So the cold foil was in the foil slot. It wasn't in the equipment slot. I guess maybe it's only in the equipment slot if it's a common. Because I've seen people pull... I'm pretty sure I've seen people pull cold foil equipments that were in the slot right after the regular holo. So I guess if it's a cold foil majestic that isn't an equipment, it's in the foil slot. All right, first rare evergreen. Sigil of Suffering rare, and foil common Stir the Wildwood. Very good. That's like a creature that's made out of leaves. That's cool. All right, so then those are just commons. All right, so very cool. Majestic cold foil. Skip the commons. Our first rare. Gonna square this up. Flash. And Lightning Press for our second rare. And a foil Amulet of Earth. Common foil. All right. And then there's our equipment. Cracked Bauble. All right. Last pack of the first half of the box. Making our way along here. Skip those, get right to the rare Snapshot. All right, and then Frost Fang. And there's a common Burgeoning foil common. Cracker Jacks. All right, on to the second half of the box. Officially onto the second half of the box, we have 5 mythics, with one of them being our cold foil. You know, we got a cold foil in the first half of the box. All of the boxes that I've seen that have 2 cold foils, they pull the first one very early on in the box. So we pulled our cold foil very early on in the box. So there's a possibility we could get another cold foil. Entwine Lightning. That was just a common. Typically, though, when I've seen boxes with multiple cold foils, one of them is good, like a Majestic, but then the other one is usually just an equipment, a common equipment. So if we do get another cold foil, probably just going to be an equipment, but we'll see. Hopefully we can even get a second cold foil. We got our first cold foil very early in the box. Biting Gale and Weave Earth. And then Lightning Surge, foil common. Still very cool. Tell you what, if I ever start putting full sets together, I'm definitely getting the foil version of all the cards. Not even bothering with the regular versions. All right, turn the pack around, skip the first 5. Cold Wave, first rare. And Summerwood Shelter for our second rare. And our foil Vela Flash, foil common. All right. On to the next pack. All right, first rare is Turn Timber with the yellow pitch. I noticed the pitches are kind of like faded. They're not as vibrant in this set. That's interesting. So the border's more vibrant. Oh, here we go. Light It Up. Majestic. Very cool. Very cool. Elemental Ranger action. And then a foil rare. That's very cool as well. Snapshot foil. All right. What was I saying? Oh, the pitch is kind of not as vibrant, but the borders of the cards are much more vibrant. So skip the first 5. Our first rare, Ice Quake, and Embolden, second rare, and a foil Chilling Ice Vein, common. All right. On to the next pack. So, great box so far. We've got 6 mythics, 6 majestics, 6 majestics so far. Still a few packs. Okay, Bolton Shot and Evergreen for the second rare, and a foil Buzzbolt, common foil. All right. Next pack. We have Sigil of Suffering and Rites of Lightning. Pretty cool looking. And then a foil Bramble Spark, common foil. All right. Chugging along. We've got 6 majestics. Hopefully we can get 2 more. Still have 5 packs. Lightning Press. There we go. Majestic. Blossoming Spellblade. Regular Majestic. And then Flash. Foil Rare. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Up to 7 majestics now. All right, Snapshot, our first rare. Flash, second rare. And Entwine Earth, foil common. We have, there's actually some cool commons in this. Weave Ice, first rare. Second rare is Frostfang. And our foil, Blossoming Spellblade. That's the Majestic that we just got. So here's a foil Majestic. Very nice. Foil Majestic. We have 2 packs left, so 8 Majestics, 2 of them being foil, 1 of the foils being a cold foil. So fantastic box. Skip the commons. We have Weave Lightning for our first rare, Explosive Growth, second rare, and a foil Winter's Bite common. All right, very cool. Not sure what happened there. Pack does not want to open. Okay, we're going old school with it, I guess. There we go. All right, last pack of the box. Skip the commons. All right, Weave Ice. And another Majestic. Look at that. Frostlock. And a foil rare Lightning Press. All right, so there we go. There we have it. There's our box. Very nice. So we've got 2, 4, 5, 6 regular mythics, 2 foil mythics, 2 regular foil mythics, and then a cold foil mythic. So a very nice box. Cold foil mythic, 2 other foil mythics, and then 6 regular, sorry, I keep saying mythic, I meant majestic. So a cold foil majestic, and then 2 other foil majestics, and 6 regular majestics. That's an above average box, I'm pretty sure. Let me know in the comments. I'm pretty sure that is above average. I'm sure someone's had a better box, but that is a pretty amazing box. So that was our first box of Tales of Aria, a very nice one. Our next video, I am going in order, so our next video will be Everfest, and that one will also be first edition. So I will see you then.